Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. Today we're playing as the Vodyani because we haven't played them yet and I'm pretty curious about their mechanics. And also, we saw in the last game that the Vodyani faction skill wheel thing, I don't know, what do you want to say, wedge? The Vodyani skill wedge in the skill wheel has some pretty crazy stuff in it. So I'm excited to maybe abuse that a little bit.
We once had a homeworld, but we were poor caretakers. Had we not discovered the virtual relics, our tale would have ended there. By their grace, we were elevated, and we strive to serve their memory. Yet, in our moment of exaltation, a false prophet arose. The heretics summoned ancient demons and corrupted the faithful. But we refuse his lies and reject his accusations. We will see the heretic drown in his blasphemies. He will not break our will and bring ruin on our church. Only then can we shed our mortal cloth and rise. Endless.
Man, those are so cool. Amplitude does such a good job with these little intros. So, the heretic, is this, this is the guy who runs the academy, right? Didn't we find out from the quest that he's a Vodyani? So our whole faction quest might be about whatever it is that's going on with the academy. We have Varb, wow, that's a heck of a name. Varb Saint Zuiina. Okay, fair enough. I'll probably never actually have to say that name again, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
The violent rebellion of the heretic, though long ago, left scars that have only recently healed. Now as you once more look outward, you hear reports of star systems full of wealth, alien populations rich with essence, and endless ruins to explore and venerate. Your faith is your North Star that guides you, as the responsibility of your church weighs on the shoulders of your holy cloth. May the virtual saints guide you.
Alright, so that's the second time we've seen cloth capitalized like that. There's some kind of conceptual thing happening here that I suppose we'll become more familiar with in time. The home planet of the Vodyani was a poor yet temperate world, and the fragility of its environment meant it was soon depleted. As a result, the Vodyani were driven into space by necessity, and already have a long history as a ship-bound people. Though their civilization is now tied to their arcs, their planet of origin remains a powerful symbol, both as a lesson in ecology, and as a memory of the weak and grotesque forms they had, before virtual technology allowed them to evolve beyond that. So we're like... This body looks artificial to me. I guess we've managed to like embed ourselves into computer bodies. I don't know what's going on with us. So we are shipbound. We use Onks, a unique resource to generate population and create arcs. Arcs are used to colonize and develop systems and can be moved at any time. +1 movement on ships, plus infantry health, plus experience and minus upkeep on heroes. So not really a long list of starting traits. What's the story with our population? This is something I've learned is very important. Okay, our population is great, but anywhere that we exist, we reduce the amount of food available. So we do still grow with food. It just takes forever. Is it only taking forever because we're nuking the amount of food coming out of the system, or is it also the case that our populations take more food, I wonder? Well, we only started with 2 pop. We didn't get to start with a miner. Holy proliferation. Is this essence? Is that what... Okay. Essence is harvested from other empires and can be used to build new arc ships and population units. This is what those ships were doing. It was a couple of games ago, I don't even remember which game, but remember we kept having Vodyani ships show up and abduct our population? They were harvesting essence out of our people. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. So we have an arc. So we use arcs to... We anchor an arc and it allows us to draw resources from the system. I wonder what the value will be. This might end up being a little bit like the roving clans moving city stuff, where it seems like there's a cool use, but I can't figure out what it is. Because I definitely never figured out when I should move my roving cities as the roving clans. Well, let's build up some... Food is less important. But industry is still going to be tremendously important. Okay, we can convert some of our dust production into essence. We started with a scout ship like normal, and also a leecher. So leechers can get 50 essence per turn out of other civilizations, I guess. We cap at 500, and it costs 500 to build a new arc, which will allow us to take over a new area. We don't have normal colony ships. Okay, I see how it goes. So did we start with a leecher? We did. Alright, this all makes a lot of sense. I think what we're going to do here is, as usual, assign our hero to our scout fleet and get some of that sweet, sweet exploration XP. But let's have a quick look at the hero himself, herself. Varb, what are you? You're a him. Let's have a quick look at Varb's skills. So this seems to be bananas. It kind of seems to me like we're going to want every single one of our Vodyani heroes to be a governor, regardless of the distribution of their other stats and stuff, just because this seems so incredibly powerful. Alright, let's give him some XP. And we have discovered Jade Onyx and Hyperion. Okay. That's fine, not exciting. What did we start with? We started with basic science building tech and minor faction diplomacy. I wonder how the minor factions will feel about us abducting their people. Well, I think it's probably a good idea to get started bringing in that Hyperion. Well... let's get xenolinguistics first. I really like xeno-industrial infrastructure. It's a good early boost. Although, hold on. Temperate and fertile planets benefit most. And I think... yeah, we have planets, so they're not likely to be either of those things. So I guess this one's fertile. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go exploring. So we know that there's an empty system over here. I'm just gonna send the Leecher out one way. Oh, where are we relative to the rest of the galaxy? Okay. I maybe should have gone this way. We'll have these guys go this way. And I guess I'm just looking for maybe another player, but probably more likely another minor faction, or a minor faction, that I can draw population from, or essence from, rather. What have we here? Oh, we can colonize forest planets too, so those are likely to be fertile and temperate. Yeah, xenolinguistics is a good call. So if I just picked up my arc and moved it, I assume that all of my buildings and stuff would go with it. Oh, and arcs can restore other arcs. Okay. Is an arc like actually a ship? It is. It has 14,000 health and 2,300 attack. They're expensive enough that you probably don't want to use these things for war very often, but seems like they would be pretty effective. Oh, what a cool looking ship that is. Oh! I can retrofit them with models, or with modules that actually improve the output of the system. That's... okay, we want to put the industry one in right away, probably. We only have 4 support slots, so we have to pick. Okay. Well, as much as I love Dust and Science, we probably want Essence coming in, right? Like, what if I did this? It'd be an upgrade that I can't quite afford. Yeah, I think we probably want to retrofit this, actually. We'll get there. This arc thing is pretty neat. I'm curious where this is going to take us. I don't know. Over here. Somebody find somebody. Alright, since you're going to be helping us with governance, let's pick up the standard governing stat, which is to say industry. You can never have enough industry. There is no situation ever where you'll be like, you know what, I'm building stuff fast enough. Ooh, that's a lot of searchables. Okay, not bad. So I wonder if this is going to finally be the game where we figure out what's going on with the Academy. The problem with the Academy plotline is that it takes so long to happen that the game ends before whatever cool stuff the developers had planned. So maybe we'll intentionally delay victory this time, just to see what's going on. Alright. Brother Atab was caught gorging on the slaves today. Ew. Something about the word gorging. I don't know, man. He shall be forbidden sustenance for 3 days, his suit receptors deactivated. All must obey the laws. It is a great and lonely thing to rule the Vodyani Protectorate, a heavy responsibility that I wear with pride. We have but our faith and our suits, our cloth, which protects and maintains our spirits during our holy efforts, to guide the faithful, discipline those who stray, and punish those who preach heresy. And of all those heretics who must be punished, Isyander Shumed, the infidel, is the greatest. Yeah, Isyander. I'm pretty sure that's the Academy guy. He is also my brother, he who fomented a rebellion, freed the slaves, stole a ship, and crippled the Protectorate for decades. He who discovered the Tabernacle of Lies, I'm not 100% sure I'm pronouncing that right, and believed every word of it. The day will come when all deeds are counted and tallied in the great network that binds us together, and on that day the infidel will burn, even if it must be by my own hand, even if he is my brother. But that day has not yet come, and by their will I hope it does not come soon, for we have much to prepare. A system to pacify, a new galaxy to civilize, the ignorant to convert, the infidel to punish. The rigors of faith permit us no rest. My faith burns with the flame of 1,000 suns, and no power in the galaxy will deter me. The Prestors and Custos will see to the faithful. I must look outward to secure our new home. Those who are here must come to accept us and learn our ways. Our first step is to deal with those who cannot understand reason, history, and the laws. They are pirates, and shall be dealt with as will all brigands and unbelievers. So there's some pirate fleets nearby that we have to kill. Okay. We will get right on that. So I'm definitely going to want to build some military ships. Boy, it says near your home system, but these guys are on opposite edges of the galaxy. Also, it feels to me like the star lanes around our home are unusually long. Am I wrong about that? It seems long. Alright, you're going to stay put until you've finished digging out that whole area. Let's get our infrastructure going. It's possible that I overvalue industry, but I think it's very important. Industry is the bottleneck on every other resource. So we should probably grab this. We're going to need it. The other thing we're going to need is to get a little bit lucky with some of these searches, man. Could really use some dust. These are both atmospheric, and I was considering just holding off until the Academy quest pops. But you know what? We never get anywhere on that Academy quest anyway. Screw it. Let's try to get paid. We've discovered propitious seasons. That's not bad. And some science production. I would rather have found dust, but we'll take it. You know what they say about beggars and choosers. Howdy. How are you? Crazy spider guys? We're being attacked. Does the Leecher have weapons? It does not have weapons. This might be an okay time to flee, actually. I am attempting to retreat. There's no way for me to control my retreat path, right? Do I think they're going to kill me? They have 18 power. I have 50 defense and 1500 health. My suspicion is I survive this. I want to be in control of the direction that I leave through. Well, I would like to vacuum up some of those people, some of those Deuvians, but unfortunately we're going to have to put some weapons together before that's feasible. Oh, you can salvage an Ark with any ship. It doesn't have to be an Ark. Okay. Man, I wish I'd put some more probes on the hero ship maybe before sending him over here. I mean, we probably couldn't have afforded the retrofit anyway. Come on, give me a level. Alright. There we go. Now we have some good bonus industry. I know it's only 10 in this circumstance because neither of these worlds are hot, but we only have 42 industry to start with, so 10 is actually a pretty good improvement. We discovered that this world is a bummer. It's not a fun place to live. And we got a battle tactic that is, like, pretty okay. We're actually going to have to care about our battle tactics this game, probably, because I think this is going to be a game where we're getting into more fights. I guess go explore over here. Having the Leecher run out into the dark is a little bit dangerous right now. He's low enough on health that if he has to retreat or fight, he'll certainly die. But I don't think Leechers are very expensive, are they? 530 industry, so it's like a little more than twice what it costs us to build a scout ship. It's not so bad. If we lose him, it's not that big of a deal. We've got to get some essence income going, though. Yeah, this thing where we can't rush out and expand right away in the early game is kind of a bummer, man. Alright, so it'll be 6 turns until we have public-private partnerships available. It costs 250 essence to build a new Vodyani. Man. That's a cool population image, though. Oh, hey, let's look at our collection bonuses. So, plus religious, plus 5% all resources on systems that have Vodyani on them, and double hero recovery rate. So this one's not really very good, but this is great. Getting to 20 Vodyani is not going to be trivial, but that's a pretty good bonus. I was about to look at something else, too, and now I don't remember what it was. Can't have been that important, I guess. Oh, right, our laws. So we have the Righteous Fury Law. Can attack and invade an enemy territory while being at Cold War. Okay, so the religious guys are... Religion is a militaristic... I mean, it has the militaristic symbol in it. Plus 2 systems occupied before triggering expansion disapproval. We have double 2-party representation. This is definitely hinting at a goal for us. There's a way to see what all of a faction's laws are, isn't there? Well, I don't remember what it is. Also, we should have the Super Tax Act running, because we're trying to make a little bit of money here. And -1 approval per citizen is not going to be relevant to us. Actually, we're making so little money off of that. Maybe it should be like... Would we be better off running the plus approval law? 20 approval would take us to 73%. That definitely puts us up a level. What's the cost for running that? Hold up. Minus 10% science. But passing that pushes us up to loyal and gives us plus 15% science. Yeah, okay. So we're making a little bit less money this way, but we actually gained science, and locally in the system we'll be at plus food and plus influence as well. You'll notice they made it so that your approval level no longer affects industry, because that makes approval the most important thing in the game, because industry is so important. Okay, a neutron star. These ultra-dense solar masses spinning at hundreds of revolutions per second are the remains of collapsed stars that are almost as dangerous as black holes. Interesting. Okay, well that's pretty far out. We won't be getting that terribly soon. So now that we can build warships, what do? Let's have a look around and find the unique Vodyani text. So, plus 20 approval per hero. So if you have a hero assigned to the system, you get plus 20 approval. I don't know, this doesn't seem that great. Obviously all of our ships are unique to us. What other texts are modified by us being Vodyani? Okay, that arc drive is definitely something that the other races don't have on this tech. Oh, in the science tree we have upgrades for the support modules that go on the arc. Okay. So science is really important to us too. Huh, it says that this technology... Is that building more effective or something? I'm not sure why this is showing as being specific to the shipbound affinity thing. Because that sure looks like the normal output of that tech. Maybe the cost is different or something. Okay, looks like we don't have any particularly fascinating, unique stuff over here. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go to war at some point, but let's work on science a little bit. You know how I feel about these rare earth foams. Actually, I don't care for them. But what I do care for is all of the things that they lead to. We also could pick up eukaryotic sap, which gives that approval on planets thing. No, I think we should get rare earth foams and come up and get... This little branch of the tree I like a lot. Helping our units get around and figure stuff out is important. Well, shoot, man. Our poor leecher has, like, nothing of value to do. I guess help us explore this way. This is our first goal. I want to finish the basic science building. Especially since... It gives, it's going to give a little extra bonus here due to the fertility. And then once we have this up, we're going to build Gouge. Wow. That is a gross name for an attack ship. We'll gouge them all out. I wish that our starting stats were a little bit more impressive. Okay, you can see the approval bonus is helping us out here. Or actually, it's not just the approval bonus, it's also this. We should praise these guys again, but I guess let's wait until the old one falls off so that it's cheaper. So it kind of seems like this Toys for Boys law is maybe something we should be running, like, always? I guess not always. It's competing for space with other laws, but a lot of the laws we have access to are not this good. Okay, so backtrack the path of heroes. Somebody will get this. It probably will not be us. So this is plus food. Plus food's not awesome for us. But we really don't have a lot of food coming in now. And even though this will get halved, it still ends up being a significant amount. I mean, this one gives industry, but industry per citizen is a lot more effective when you actually have some citizens. Yeah, let's try to see if we can't maybe get our population growth going a little bit better. Well, I mean, that cut a lot of turns off of the next birth, but it's still 30 turns. We have got to find a place where we can start leeching essence. Seems really important. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be me running into some pirate ships. I guess the thing to do is to have the leecher go to Adana and just chill there. Alright, let's prepare the gougers. Gross. So, growth absorbed. So the way this works is we lower their... We don't actually take their population, we just lower their food growth to turn it into essence, I guess. Alright. I think I'm not going to equip anything in this slot just because I want these ships to be as cheap as possible. Look, if I put nano repair bots in, though, 157 to 237, that is a lot of extra... Hold on. 157 is only 2 turns. 237, I'm adding like a whole turn of production to each ship. I don't think I want to do that. Honestly, it looks to me like they're fine as they are. We'll consider teching them out afterward. Alright, so let's pick up PEV scale accelerators and baryonic shielding. That'll be our 2 unlocks to move up here. Well, I guess let's pick up baryonic shielding first because improving our curiosity detection level is often pretty valuable. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get my poor exploration ship shot. But we are going to see what this system is. Alright, and now that we have basic science buildings... What is this? 332. Now that we have basic science buildings, our tech will come a lot faster. Ooh, it has a unique planet. Kairos, when discovered, was a planet whose environment was so welcoming that it was taken by many pre-Dust Endless sects as their promised paradise. Unfortunately, conflict and strife exploded over its care and exploitation, and a grey goo nanobot plague was unleashed as a suicidal doomsday weapon that destroyed the biosphere. It exists today only as a memorial and object lesson. Well, I thought there was supposed to be pirates here. Oh, check it out. They have an artificial star. Yeah, planets aren't supposed to be those colors. It has an outstanding amount of science. 28? It outputs 28 science per person, I guess with a very low maximum population. So that's a barren. Okay, we gotta get that. Oh, hey, look, I found the pirates. They're coming for us. Why don't you go over here? There's a thing that you could at least explore. It's kind of neat, though. Any system that we own is automatically protected by an arc, so that'll keep pirates from, like, blockading us very effectively. Yeah, let's push onward, get even more curiosity detection power. I like that very much. And where is the tech that lets us inhabit barren worlds? Adaptive bureaucracies. Okay. Let's throw that on there, too. These are all things that I want. Okay. Somebody figured out where the academy is. That's cool. Good for them. This is a good question. I think I want to throw my support behind the industrialists. What are our options? So we get with this government type, we just pay influence for our election actions, not dust as well. We can penalize the competitors. We can get a strong boost to our selected party. I think I'm just gonna... Well, if I don't do anything, though, we'll probably end up religious pacifist, and the pacifist party is not actually useful to us yet, because we don't have any... well, I guess I'm always talking about the parties in terms of their force laws, but we only get the religious force law. So I guess it sort of doesn't matter. Okay. Religious industrialist it is. Now we could run an industrialist law. The new colony law is not particularly relevant. Admit and improve. So this is plus heroes. Plus 5 dust from original Empire population, but only your starting pop can increase. Oh, that actually has some... that has some interesting applications. We're not going to be getting a lot of these legendary deeds. Alright, once our fleet is together, we will resume doing interesting things. For now, we're just clicking end turn a lot. And once we have stuff cleared out, we can start leeching essence, and actually... we should praise these guys. Hopefully, when we start abducting their people and harvesting their delicious essence, it doesn't, like, negatively affect our standing with them too much.
We come in.
I don't care for that. Well, we found something, I'm gonna focus on... This doesn't seem to be working very well. Well, actually, we reduced the time to the next birth pretty significantly with the first point, didn't we? Yeah, it didn't work as well this time. Can I leech? I can't leech off of them until they're an actual colony. Yeah, they forward settled the hell out of us, though. I don't like that at all. Okay, 2 more turns until we're ready to move forward on our plans of aggression. We might have to engage with these Riftborn, like, right away.
What is your objective?
Hey, you don't get to come over to my space and then call me continuing to be where I have already been.
More transparent. What is
Trespassing. Alright. She's going to see very clearly what our objective is in the very near future. We discovered titanium, and an ambush, and some Gedonics. A preliminary exploration of this ocean planet reveals only one thing, a screaming band of Hisho fighters who fire off an opening salvo of rockets before even attempting communication. Your repeated warning broadcasts do nothing to slow their advance. Your ships are entering defensive formation even as you give the command. Fight for your life. Alright, well, we're going to get a bunch of Hyperium from this. Not that we particularly need it. Yeah, just bail. Space is hostile. Sometimes. Not always. I'm standing right here. And there's nothing you can do about that. Alright, well, this complicates things. So now we have to worry about blue. Well, still, let's go to Lanica and wipe this out first. And we'll send the lead ship down there next turn. To trail them. Planets with anomalies get increased science output. This is pretty bad right now. Why don't we just make some more ships, I guess? Let's go defensive ship and 3 offensive ships, and we're gonna start shit with our neighbor here. I haven't done any aggressive, like, early game combat stuff. I haven't really been doing a lot of combat stuff in general. So I'm curious to see how this will work out. Because it seems like it's hard to take planets with small ships, because they don't carry a lot of manpower. Ooh, 14 turns. Might it be better for me to pick up some other stuff first while we develop our empire a little bit more? I mean, plasma metallurgy is important. We still don't have the ability to get our Hyperium going yet, so... The 50 that we get from these guys will not be enough to keep us running forever, you know? Alright, even more resources from our friends, that's good. Okay, they have projectile weapons, we have projectile defenses, we fight Turtle. This should be pretty we should watch combat. I mean, I guess these early combats, it doesn't matter so much. But it actually could matter. We can actually see what happens now and, like, diagnose things that are going wrong a little bit more effectively. Why don't you go down to Adana? And I know that we're not going to reap the rewards of having this explored, but still explore it, because we might get good loot. Yeah, much like that. Sweet Hyperium plasma beams. Okay, and plus vision range on this fleet. We've seen this event many times. I feel like I never see it when I'm in a place where I'm going to send that fleet out to explore. Oh, what's he got? Why are you sending in additional colony ships? That makes me nervous. Well, he's about to find out that we accidentally have prepared for his invasion. It wasn't the plan, but this is where we ended up. He's got a couple of phantoms coming with him. Oh, I think he's planning to attack us. This is going to attack our Leecher. Oh, sorry, that was our exploration ship. He's going to attack that too. He's bloodthirsty. So if we... Wait, can we assimilate these guys? Because we don't have an arc. I'm not sure how this is going to work. We may just be able to maintain a long-term resource friendship with them. Yeah, I don't know. Because one of the things I like most about the Endless games is how different the factions are from each other. Alright, let's just explore. Let's just find some cool stuff. Okay, we found a little bit of antimatter. I really like that you get a small amount of the resource when you discover the deposit. Because we've had that already matter on several occasions. Yes, tribute. Oh, there doesn't seem to be a modifier for it. We should praise them. Try to get to 75 quickly. Because it's... Before people are bringing in these resources naturally, they are so valuable in trade. It makes a really interesting trade fodder, and then like trying to wheedle enough out of somebody to build an important improvement early, and like, I think it's a cool dynamic. So do we want to improve this to get our system upgrades online? We have Jadonics, which is... It's an industry thing, so that's one of the good ones. Unfortunately, we have a single point deposit of it. I guess, that being the case, first level of system development's not a huge deal. Although, we actually only need one system improvement, right? Yeah, let's get... No, maybe not Astro Finance. Multi-thread management, that's probably a good one. And Galactic Commodities, early access to the market. And I guess let's get really aggressive. So I'm just going to move to here. Oh, he added another ship. That's an exploration ship. Excuse me. You are in my territory. I'd like it if you stop that. So he's already teched against us, just his natural state. Energy weapons and projectile defenses. But he's using those beams. So if we try to keep the fight at long range... Yeah, plus 15 dust gain for CP of each lost ship on fleet. Let's try to keep it at long range. Our weapons are still 80% effective out here. Yeah, there we go. Let's blockade the hell out of his stuff here, and see if we can. I can't zoom in any further. So this is 22 turns until the outpost is finished, or until we destroy it. Because I know you definitely can starve people out, although I guess they don't need food anyway. I don't know, man. Earn science based on destroyed ships. Okay, that's a good tactic. I like that one.
For your deeds, a special place in the void awaits you.
I think there's a very good reason. There's a very good reason for all this tension. Alright, so do we want to... I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. Do we want to spend essence to build population quickly, or do we really, really want to get a second arc up? I mean, I would really like to get more population. But a second arc means Giovannis, which will really accelerate our rate of science income. Yeah, I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. I think we're going to go for the arc. Maybe that's not the tightest play, but... Well, and probably, if I was going to take over another system, I should take over a system that's high industry first. I don't know. Also, for some reason, nobody's attacking our leecher, which is crazy to me. This is showing 21 turns. If I move off of here, it's probably not going to affect that, right? Oh no, it totally does. Okay, well, let's wipe these guys out real quick, because I want to do that. And then we'll come back, I guess, and we'll use the other fleet to clear out the pirates for our faction quest. They're pretty close to being done. Okay, we're only a couple of turns off of 75 approval, which will let us at least see how the mechanics of minor faction friendship work. We have got to get our dust under control, man.
For your deeds, a special place in the void awaits you.
Alright, they're going to declare war on me, that's fine. That's fine, we're all going to learn something today. Okay, Hyperium lasers. I like this better than beams. 20 food on colonies on Empire, or 20 approval. Food is pretty low value, right? And the approval would push us up into the highest approval tier. I mean, it actually is... It's a lot of extra food. But it'll get halved. Right, so it ends up only being 10 food, and... Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and... Let's make them pets. They're adorable pets. Right, adorable is definitely the word you think of when you look at those guys. Right, one more turn until we have our second fleet ready. And we really, really need this. It's going to take forever to build. Okay, deciduous trees would be fine. It's one way of helping to get our dust problem under control. Oh, I didn't even realize... Oh, no, there isn't. I was going to say, it looks kind of like there's a path leading out from here, but it's just part of the effect of the neutron star. Alright. I think the fact that we're siphoning from them might, in fact, be affecting our approval game. Can you imagine? Alright. Slowly gaining levels on our hero. Cannot wait for Infallible Authority. That's going to make everything okay. Alright, we should probably switch up the design of our ships. Just in case Blue does come over here, we know what their basic ship design looks like, so we can tech against it. Another 50 Hyperion. Sister Inez did not understand that history must be handled gingerly, like any other explosive power. She heard word of our search for the tabernacle. Tabernacle? I don't know. And began asking improper questions. Her cloth shall not speak to others for a week. She must learn to hold her tongue. All must obey the laws. There's a sense of destiny, a thrill that we feel on the bridge of the ship. Though it is not acknowledged, it is there and almost tangible. We are all eager to discover the foundation of lies called the tabernacle, I don't know, and watch its falsehoods fall to pieces like mist before a blazing sun. I cannot let the excitement show as other less responsible members of the church might. I must remain stoic and steadfast. When the time comes to show the lies for what they are, I will not exclaim with eager joy. I will nod and turn and give the next order. I will never show the curiosity that burns within me. So, convert a new minor civilization to learn more about this galaxy. Significantly increasing... Well, allowing me to build a thing that significantly increases influence. We're almost done with this already. Or we can explore at least 4 ruins-type curiosities to get access to a support module that gives a bunch of health and a bunch of movement. I actually really like this. I think I would rather have this. But we're just about to do this one. And this looks like a pain in the ass. Do we see, with our new eyes, 4 ruins-type curiosities, or even like a couple? No, not really. That's a life form. Subterranean. Yeah, I'm going to take the one that we're going to accomplish easily, even though I don't like the reward as much. I thought that edifice of evil was distant or long destroyed by the faithful, or perhaps even taken by the infidel. To find it, we must speak with the peoples who lived here before our arrival. We must us gain their confidence, share our faith, and bring them into our flock. You know, they could just use an editor is all. Yeah, next turn we'll have that completed, so that's pretty good. It's a good start. You guys are definitely going to have to move forward towards the point of conflict. Alright, let's do this before I forget. So let's edit you. They're using energy weapons and projectile defenses, so... You know, we can actually throw in more defenses. I'm gonna maybe even balance our defenses a little bit, just so that we don't get totally blown out the first time they swap on us. And also, plating gives health, so it is effective against both in some way. This gives a lot less health. And we'll replace the weapons with the lasers. Wait, is this the laser? No, this is the beam. I want the lasers. I don't love the lack of versatility you get from the beams. Okay, that looks like a pretty good ship. More expensive, certainly, but pretty good. Retrofitting is not really an option, and we're going to have to fix our... Wait a second, I just put together... I was just thinking about the tax law and how it was only giving us 4. We only have 1 point of population, but it appears that we have 2. So it's a point of population on the arc, And then the arc, each point of population on the arc affects all of the planets that we can colonize in the system. So that makes our points of population even more valuable. Ooh, maybe I was wrong about building an arc instead of just building another citizen. Oh, I don't know, man. No. I want to get the arc up because I'd like to like go to Adana and take it over, and that will bottleneck all of these systems away from blue. That would be pretty cool. Okay. So we're saving up to 500. As long as blue doesn't kill my leech, we'll get there pretty quickly. Reach 70 approval and maintain it for 10 turns. Well, I mean... So it says obtain the minor civilization. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Political survey is a surprise to no one. So all we need is for blue not to steal them from us, basically. Okay, so... we can't system improve. I was hoping to be able to upgrade the arc. Right, because we've unlocked system development. But I guess system development just doesn't do anything for us? That's a shame. So that makes our luxury resources a lot less good. Is it... hold on. No, there's nothing we can apply here that is like, I am now level 2. Yeah, I guess we just don't get system improvements. Or maybe we will in fact get this system unarced, and unarced systems can still system improve as normal or something. I don't know what the deal is going to be. Alright, you have another probe. Alright, well, we are slowly learning how things work. Oh yeah, I was in this screen because I was going to pick a new tack, right? What is this? Okay. And now they're attacking my leech. Damn it. Phantom 5 and Phantom 6. They've been pushing upgrades pretty hard, but they're still all energy weapons, all projectile defenses. So, run, obviously. You can go for this, agri-drugs, which will let me put more crew on the ship and also give me more slots. Slots that you have to use Hyperion. I have to pay Hyperion to use, but we certainly have Hyperion. Oh, did I unlock an extra law slot? I did. So, this isn't a bad thing. This is not going to be worth a whole lot. Although, actually, let's go ahead and pass this. And then I'm going to build... I'm just going to go ahead and do a holy proliferation here real quick. Because we've all of a sudden lost our ability to leech for the foreseeable future. Alright, you guys are coming. Right, so yeah, now we're effectively at 2 citizens on each. Man, so a fully upgraded arc is really powerful, though, once we've got a lot of stuff on it. Where stuff includes, population. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nowhere else that we can leech. I might be able to turn the leecher around immediately. It might be that they follow us to Adana. And then while there's combat on Adana, the Leech can just turn around and go back to what he was doing. Yeah, you guys just get ready for trouble. We should start building new gougers because we can't really afford to retrofit the old ones. Right, like what's the cost to fix this whole fleet up? Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, never mind. We'll keep working on this thing. We'll just fix up our ships. Yeah, that was not going to be us. Well, that's not that great. Alright, are there any new... Yes, we have unlocked curiosities on Ukta that have not yet been explored. So once we have enough...
A special place in the void awaits you.
I know, you declared war on me already. You don't have to... Listen, you don't have to explain it to me. I get it. I would declare war on you for so much less. I had to turn right back around. It looks to me like they maybe are not following us, so this is maybe a bad play. If we lose the Leech, we lose the Leech. I'm not too worried about it. So once we have enough money, I'll run this fleet up to Akamar, get them fixed. You know, I think we're probably not going to be able to avoid being militarist religious. Do I maybe want to be militarist primary? Is that worth pushing for? Probably not, right? These religious laws are pretty interesting. Oh, his approval rating is forced to content. Does that mean only if it would be lower? These religious laws are interesting. I guess I've never had the religious party in power in any of our previous games. Oh, no, let's have an election. I mean... Yeah, I think I want to keep the religious in power for now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, no, they did follow us. Alright, well... Oh, they went to projectile weapons. That's interesting. I wonder why. They're all on bullets now, which is actually... makes this fight a little bit better for us. That's fair, just bullets against bullets. We'll take Turtle. Go for that hull plating advantage. And they went for... Get Lucky. And just totally wiped us out. Oh, you know what? They have some upgraded weapons. Oh, wait a second. These aren't... Was I looking at my ships? I bet I... Alright, retreat, flee. I bet I was looking at my ships. Alright, get back home. Let's do this. Okay. It's not too bad. It's only 9 turns to make a fleet versus the 8 that it was before. So the cost of our better ships is not too high. And they can't really come to Akamar to mess with us, because the Ark will obliterate them. They will be able to get Adana settled. I'm not sure how taking a system from another player would work either. Okay, our quest from that minor faction was to be at 70 or higher. Yeah, so we're okay. Even with this ending, we're still okay. 1836 with the repairs. Well, that's not great. We'll be alright. We'll live. Given that I'm not going to be able to do that, I may as well do this. Did that take? Because it was supposed to give us... Now that's an arc too, isn't it supposed to be giving us some influence? Or some essence? So we definitely don't have any essence income. First Glorious Crusade. Is that you guys? Oh, this is the first Remorseless Crusade. How silly of me. Okay. Oh yeah, stay put and study. Let's figure out what's up with this weird rock trap. Also, while we're here... Adamantium and some XP. XP could be a little bit more relevant. Actually, can we pin this? Just so I can keep track of how close I am without having to keep looking at the menu. While they're gearing up. They're using their singularities. Alright, plus industry, that's good. That's very, very good for us. You start abducting people again, we're going to need that. Alright, so 5 turns. He actually is coming. He's coming to Akamar. Should I disband these guys so that he has to fight with the Ark? Oh, he's screwing with my economy. Oh, these aren't even... Oh no, this isn't that. Shoot, man. I really kind of need to keep pulling people. I guess... Try not to die? I need you to stay put. Oh. Wait, that doesn't seem to be true. I think what happened there is that my leecher died while abducting and it caused the wrong message to pop up. Okay, so the Ark can't fight while it's attached. Okay. That's fair. That makes sense. So he's got some extra command point tech. Man, screw him and his singularities. I have no way of fighting back against that. We're just going to have to wipe him out to deal with it. I'm glad we unlocked free move. Alright, so our ship hulls can get even better. We're going to need more industry. Hot and sterile is not a great description of our worlds. What we need is neural robotics. Yeah, we just need plus... Well, I mean, part of this is because our whole empire is under a negative singularity right now. Should I move? Wait, is that a good idea? Should I just move? Let's try that. The 2 colonizable worlds over here have actual no industry. What about on Phytus? Phytus has access to a pretty good world, actually. The worlds we have here are, like, science worlds, really. Well, Tundra is, like, food and science. Boreal is... Alright, well... I can't detach the ship. Oh, well, we're under blockade. We have to clear the blockade first. Okay. Alright, let's move these guys up. Run this guy out into his own fleet. He's the most damaged. Merge these together, and then start some shit. And we're going to watch this battle. So they're on energy weapons, so we do want shield absorption. Yeah, let's do it. Take advantage of this new graphics technology here. So they're going for Get Lucky. It seems like the AI really likes Get Lucky. It makes it hard to know what they're going to do. So our fleet is going to try to stay at long range. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so he actually has 2 flotillas. That's not good for us. Oh, man. These are our ships, right? These look cool as hell. So, this is not... Oh, there's actually like little damage decals and stuff. This is pretty cool for a system that has no mechanical, like, you know, the battle thing doesn't actually have any mechanical value itself, watching it. Okay. Oh! Alright, here we go. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see numbers. So we're messing up these guys. Can we... Maybe, yeah, this is good. So this flotilla is actually not getting to contribute to the battle at all. Okay, this kind of stuff is what I was talking about when I said diagnose what's happening in battles more easily, because I totally get there were a bunch of situations during the last several games. Okay, now we're at long range from these guys, so now we can start fighting with them. There were a bunch of situations where stuff happened and I didn't understand why. This is going to help us with the understanding why. So can I get... Okay, if I zoom in a little bit, I don't have camera control. Oh, I have a little camera control. I can't use the mouse for it, it looks like. I can tilt the mouse. Okay, so we can keep track of roughly what people's health is at. Is the green bar a shield? It must be, because they don't have it. So they're not actually even penetrating our shields. Shields recharge pretty quickly, it looks like. Yeah, we are totally wrecking them. This is awesome. This game just became like 100 times better for me now that I can actually see the battles and understand what is happening with the ships. We were kind of feeling our way through it blind before, which I guess makes a certain kind of sense, with us being a high-level strategic commander and not like down there in the muck with them. And then... Can I get... How far in do I have to zoom to see the numbers? Okay. Yeah, that was really cool, and that went super well. Man, imagine if all of our ships were specialized for fighting them, as they soon will be. Oh, hey. Oh, okay, hold on. So we did this, we got systemic oratory. That's cool. Sister Nobe, one of our researchers, questioned her confessor after analyzing fragments of the tabernacle. Man, I'll look that word up. Hold on a second. I'm just going to do it right now. You know what? I'm tired of saying it and feeling like an idiot. How is the stress placed on this word? Dictionary.com. Help a brother out. Tabernacle. Okay. Tabernacle. Yeah. For a week we shall leave her alone with her thoughts. All audio in her suit will be deactivated. All must obey the laws. The pious will have their vengeance and the faithless will burn. It has been so since they first chastised their foolish brethren, those who would remain lumps of clay rather than ascending to the perfect virtues of virtuality. So this is, they're talking about the war between the virtual endless and the concrete endless here. To bring order back to that which the infidel damaged, we must break open the secrets of the tabernacle, I remember, in any way that we can. Whatever lies it tells must be countered with the truth, and whoever is seduced by its false scriptures must be purified. The level 5 or higher hero explore the Wrath system to get plus 20% manpower, or 300% manpower capacity. Where's Wrath? Wrath's not even a system that I know where it is. So that being the case, it's probably going to be easier for me to do Investigate, and I do think that this is more valuable. Oh, now I can see it. Okay. It's actually outside the galaxy a little bit. It's like way on the outside. Alright, well, we'll figure that out. Okay, the other thing is, now we're receiving tribute, so we don't get the system. But they do start giving us essence in addition to all of their other stuff. And their trait is minus 10% on technology costs. Okay, we did take their trait. Alright. That's a really good one. That seems really good. Okay. We don't need to watch it this time. We got him. All power to the shields. Get out of here with your blockade. So now we do have to consider. Ooh, riled researchers. We probably need, as much as I hate to do this, we probably need the industry. Damn it, they reblockaded while I was in the menu. You monsters. Okay, so I guess they're just going to pay us tribute for a while. That's good for us. That'll work out. I have no idea what the modules in this arc are supposed to be doing. Maybe the modules don't work while we're blockaded or something? I don't know. But I should be getting some small, like, 10 per turn, 10 essence per turn from the modules on my arc, shouldn't I? And unfortunately, we do not... we still don't have another ship, another good ship yet. So this is the same stuff, basically? Oh no, this time they have a cipher. They have a protector. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's watch this one too. Oh, wrong tactic. That's not good. Clicking too fast. Well, let's see how much worse it is. Not that I don't love you guys, but give me this overhead. Boy, the camera movement speed is really slow. Alright, since we're at short range here, I can zoom in close enough that we can maybe see some numbers. No, wait, this is... Hold on, this button is zooming me. What are the controls? Scroll is supposed to zoom in and out, and the arrow keys are supposed to navigate. Oh, because I'm looking down. I was thinking it was like just an overhead camera, and I could move it like it was on a projection. Yeah, we're taking way more damage here because I'm dumb and I clicked the wrong tactic. It's okay. It's okay. We have replacement ships incoming, but yeah, we're gonna get hurt here. And the defensive ships do a good job of defending. Wow, that's not okay. That was really bad. It's really important that you get the right tactics. Man. Frustrating. Frustrated by my own incompetence. We're about to be able to build another point of population. Okay, the Academy is leveling up. I think for storyline reasons, I'm not that happy about that. And we can't disconnect our arc until I get this solved. Ah, what a bummer, man. $10 XP on ships. I really wish that they would stop giving me XP and start giving me anything. Any real stuff. At this point, there's not a huge amount for you to do. I guess just, like... As soon as this singularity ends, your ass is... Well, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad for you, buddy. Send them that. Send them that communication. Wars have led to low prices for luxuries. Okay. Alright, well, we need to finish building our fleet before we go starting fights. I don't love delaying, but I think we should probably... Oh, it's going to be progressively more expensive. Okay, so we can't even build a point of population. Never mind. I can't delay my pop, even if I wanted to. Or my ships, rather. Appointing a religious senator without popular support has proven to be a troublesome decision. He had popular support. He sort of won the vote. He didn't lose the vote, at least. The latest developments involve the controversial choice to ban Moxodal, an aquiferous plant harvested from across the Empire and often added to drinks for its temporary gravity-altering properties. The trouble is, Moxodal isn't just recreational. It's also used in industry and medical treatments. Banning it for religious reasons is nothing more than a flight of fancy. I mean, it sounds important. It sounds useful. We get a bunch of food for not banning it, which would... I mean, we could get a third point of population pretty quickly with all that extra food. What was my other option? We'll make our people bummed for a little while. We get plus 10% or minus 10% cost on techs with a 10-point gain in approval. I think we're gonna uphold the ban because I really want 60 food. Yeah, that'll get us our third point of population right there. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Things are going okay, I guess. Once this ship is finished, we're doing it. We should be able to do some pretty serious damage. One more turn. I can't believe he hasn't attacked. I guess if he attacks, maybe he has to fight the Ark. Maybe my Ark can't attack, but it can defend. Science output right now is very bad. It's a very bad output. What am I doing? I want to grab this fleet, merge up, attack, and select the correct damn battle tactic. Alright. The Cypher still might be a real problem. The fact that we have to shoot the Cypher before we can hit their damaging ships could end up being an issue. Okay, so give me the overview cam, and then we'll free cam it from here, and... Okay, wait. Turn the scan back on. I'm figuring this out, hold on. So if we zoom in quite a bit, and then tilt the camera like this. There we go, that's a little bit better. I can see the bars move a little bit more clearly from here. So we're doing damage to this thing pretty effectively now. This range is a lot better for us. Okay, so now he's down. We can start in. And they're equipped with... Can I not get a unit card on them? Oh, I have to mouse over down here. Okay, and these guys are equipped with beams, not lasers, so... Actually, they just get totally wrecked at this range. This is so cool. I really, really like this. The battle system is going to make so much more sense now that we can actually see it happening instead of just getting the after report. So I wonder what the point is of the health bar decreasing slowly like this when the bottom level seems to be their actual health. Is it just to help you keep track of damage over time, or... Oh, this maybe it has something to do with the plating? Because this is their plating bar. I don't know. The important thing is we just barely even got shot at. Yeah, choose the right tactics. Tactics are important. Okay. We're just gonna have him come all the way over here and shoot a bunch of... Oh, hey! Harrow. It's the Academy. Look how much faster that was. We should take that, right? It has some high industry worlds in its system. Soil seems to be crummy in a lot of these places, but I don't think we care about that. Alright. Now, we have to actually consider, do I disconnect from this system? How much time is left on this? Singularity, can I see that? Looks like maybe not. So, this is the maximum population of my arc? It's 3? How do I fix that? Maybe I can't fix that. Maybe it's always 3. No, it's got all these slots shown. How do we upgrade the arc? Because it's got to have... The system development must do something, right? I don't know, man. It's been a little bit of an inauspicious start. We're going to have to wrap the video up pretty soon here. But remember, we had an inauspicious start with the Horatio as well. If we just keep playing well, we can overcome. I am confident of that. So let's get over here and say hello to them. So are these ships any different than the others? Nope, these are beam ships. We don't have to watch it this time. Okay. And we have... I mean, we have twice as much manpower as he does. We just take it, I guess. Yeah, preemptive bombing. I don't care about his world. Screw it. Oh, we can watch... Can we watch those? Okay, so he went conscription. That's a smart thing to do. Both of us have decided that world does not matter to either of us. You are pleased, but not entirely surprised, to discover that one of your colonies has developed a fringe religion in which the central deity is you. Though small, it has already drawn a following. One of their more charismatic leaders has publicly asked if you would bless them with an appearance at the inauguration of their newest cathedral. Huh. That's... I'm gonna say no. That's a lot of science. And I don't really care about my influence right now. So yeah, we're invading Adana. Do I want to disconnect? I feel like it's been a lot of turns, and I haven't heard that sound that it makes when the singularity breaks. So maybe we're cool. I'm just gonna stay put. I think it's gonna end, like probably real soon. Alright, let's get some exploration going. We're slowly heading toward... Can I look into this system? What's their population like? I guess I maybe actually did abduct all of the population. So, no leeching for me. I guess that message wasn't a mistake. I thought it was in error. Let's take over Adana. I'm curious what'll happen when we take over a system. And then we'll end the video once this resolves. I can watch these. I'm curious. Okay, so we have a little readout. We have a lot less information here. So the preemptive bombing is pretty effective. And then we just have more dudes than they do. This one's a lot less informative. I guess if we had different troop compositions, it might be a little bit more meaningful. But you can see each little clash is definitely favoring us. We probably will not wipe them out this turn, but we'll get there. Empire-wide manpower is a little bit low. Yeah, I can see how that would be.
Be content.
Oh, hey.
Fortune smiles.
Okay, howdy. Actually, let's take him to Ukda and throw some more probes from there. I don't think us meeting Horatio really means very much. Yeah. I suppose there's no particular reason this guy needs to be sitting in Akamar. Let's send him to Adana. Okay, we don't need to watch this. Just keep bombing them. Oh, they're starting to develop tanks, it looks like. We need to get some military tech. We need to get some any tech. Also, it's really looking like this singularity gets to last forever, maybe? I guess he must be refreshing it, and it doesn't make the sound when it gets refreshed or something. Oh, the singularity just fell off of Adana, though. We're very, very slowly heading toward Arc Essence. So I probably have to be more careful in the future when I leech. I have to try not to kill their entire population. Alright, this should do it, right? They have tanks now, but that's not going to matter. This is SB's hunting grounds. Oh! So, oh, wow. That's some grim shit. So we just, like, hunt the survivors for sport? Until the planet runs out? If I had a leecher up, it could be leeching them. Okay, I get it. So we'll want to follow around with... and we're pulling some... yeah, 10 from hunting grounds. Okay, I see. So really, we clear out worlds. And then from that, we get some more essence and can build things. Okay, well... it's horrifying, but I get how it works now. Yeah, we might not win this one. I might have screwed up the open too much. That's possible. Come back next time to see if that's the case. And you know what? If it is, we will start a new one. We'll get it. We'll get there. Just got to learn over time. So yeah, come back next time, and let's see if we can abduct enough people from other empires to keep ours running. And we'll see you then.